Hello and welcome to another product video breakdown from Nitecore Store. Today we will be taking a look at the Nitecore NU06 LE, a upgrade to the popular NU05 LE with almost twice the battery capacity, upgraded to USB-C charging, and now featuring 3 new brackets.
Are you new to this channel? Consider subscribing and liking our videos for more Nitecore content.
Here are the dimensions of the Nitecore NU06 LE. The NU06 LE light module is 1.16 inch across and 1.16 inch tall. It is exactly 1 inch in depth. The flat magnetic bracket is 2.4 inches long, 1.4 inch tall, and adds 1/10 of an inch in depth, making it 1.1 inch in depth. You can see the curved bracket is the same length and height as the magnetic flat bracket. Thus, with the NU06 LE attached, it is also 2.4 inches in length, 1.4 inches tall, and adds slightly more depth if you measure from the furthest part where it arches back to 1.25 inches in depth. Finally, with the flat square moly plate, it is exactly 2 inches in length, 2 inches in width, and makes the total depth 1.2 inches. The key feature of the NU06 LE is its vast compatibility with all things tactical. There is not a surface you could not put this on. I have activated some supplementary light off to the side to really highlight and show the contrast of the NU06 LE's attachment system. It has this one tooth, which is what attaches to these ports on the brackets, as well as this tooth engages into the slots on an ARC Rail helmet. So to detach, all you have to do is pull up on this tab, which pulls back on the tooth, disengaging it and allowing you to slide it in and out. And you can see it is because the NU06 LE's base is that trapezoidal chamfered look, which slides into these brackets. So for instance, slide it in first, and then pull up on this tab to lift up the tooth. Slide it in, and make sure you feel the tooth engage to one of the slots. To then detach, pull up on the tab. This allows you to slide it out. Now, I've come to find that these brackets, and especially the NU06 LE straight out of the box, is incredibly stiff. This can be made easier if you take a bit of paper towel and spritz a little bit of WD-40 on it and just lightly lubricate the surfaces. Slides in and out like a breeze, and you'll feel the tab engage like that. The NU06 LE on its own attaches to ARC Rail helmets because of this trapezoidal design, which slides into these grooves, and then the tooth engages onto one of these slots. So just hold up on the tab to pull up on the tooth and get it to where you want, and then release the tab to let it sink into the slot of your designation. Like so. Then of course, to detach, just pull up on the tab, then slide it out. Next is the curved hook and loop bracket. Once again, just slide in the NU06 LE, pull up on the tab, make sure it engages onto one of the slots, and then, as you see, for instance, such as this helmet, or perhaps on the shoulder, any sort of curved surface like this attaches very readily. And you can just activate. Next, you have the flat magnetic bracket for the NU06 LE. Once again, just slide it in. Make sure you feel the tooth engage. And then this also has the hook and loop Velcro backing. So it can be attached to Velcro surfaces, but it is also ferromagnetic. Attaches to ferromagnetic surfaces, I mean. And there are 2 rare earth magnets on either side. It is very tough. And finally, you can use the square moly bracket to attach to any moly surfaces. Additionally, both the curved hook and loop bracket as well as the flat magnetic bracket have these 2 tabs on either side which fold inward like this. They can be used for cable management. For instance, with the USB-C cable that comes included with the NU06LE, or you can thread a paracord through them and cinch it down to offer even more secure attachment of your NU06LE to any equipment or device. Here is the operation guide of the Nitecore NU06LE. To activate the NU06LE, just hold on to the button for at least 1 second, and it will activate in the most previously used mode. To deactivate, hold again for 1 second. To change the mode of the NU06LE, continue holding after you've activated it for additional 4 seconds and it will begin to cycle through its modes. So, on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Red flashing, green, green flashing, blue, blue flashing, white, white flashing, red blue LE flashing, back to red solid. You release the button at the setting you desire. So I want white flashing, white solid, white flashing. Release the button, and the NU06LE will now be on white flashing. Hold for 1 second to deactivate, and now I know it will reactivate on white flashing. Then I just turn it off, and then hold again for 4 seconds if I want to change to a different mode. As I mentioned previously, the NU06LE comes with a included USB-C Nitecore charging cable. The USB-C charging port is on the bottom of the NU06LE's main body. Just lift up the tab and you will see the port right there. Connect the A side to any power source, and then connect the C side to the NU06LE. A small blue LED indicator will flash when the battery is charging and remain on steadily when the battery is fully charged. The NU06LE, of course, can be used while charging. The NU06LE, especially the flat magnetic and curved hook and loop brackets, when attached to a ballistics helmet such as these side tabs allow for excellent cable management for the NU06 to run continuously off of USB power. Finally, the Nitecore NU06LE is rated IP66 water resistant and has an impact resistance of 1 meter. And now for the fun part. Now that I've done the boring part of explaining the NU06LE, I'm going to take a little gamble here. I haven't gotten approval yet from my boss, but I feel like because this is such a small item, I should be able to get away with it. Sometime in the near future, so definitely next week, in next week's video, I will hide this NU06LE somewhere in the video. So it could be behind me, maybe when I'm doing an outdoor shot, it can be hidden in a tree somewhere. The first person to comment on that video, the timestamp, and the location, for example, 3-minute and 28-second mark, the NU06LE is on blue flashing behind the trash can. That person will receive this NU06LE from me. Well, you would have to, email me and then I get your shipping address and then I'll send it over to you. But yes, I will be hiding this NU06LE somewhere in the video, next week's video. Could be anywhere. So yes, keep your eyes open in next week's video. This will be hidden somewhere, and you will have a chance to win it for free. That concludes the product video breakdown of the Nitecore NU06LE, a quad LED red, blue, green, white, flashing, red, blue, LE flashing, USB-C rechargeable, multifunctional signal device with 3 different brackets, a magnetic one for any ferromagnetic surface, a square MOLLE bracket for any MOLLE system, and a curved hook and loop bracket, which is doing surprisingly well in my head. The NU06LE is available at nitecorestore.com. As always, as a show of appreciation for our YouTube audience, save 10% on your entire order at Nitecore Store when you use the code U10 at checkout. To stay up to date on future product releases, sales announcements, and all things flashlight related, please consider subscribing to the Nitecore Store YouTube channel. And thank you.